And there's a reason these in-game leaders remain in the squad for so long. Hunter's been around, an absolute beast on Mirage, and Train as well if we need it. As Woxic already mentioned him and his sniping. Mad Lions looking to kick things off, and it's going to be a headshot from Frozen. That's straight towards that connector position. A bit of assistance there from Carrigan to get the smoke down towards the connector position. They're committing off this. Decent flashbang to shroud their access. And at this point, Carrigan, you can see, just leading the way here, trying to find that next frag. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 with Mousesports' favor. The international squad looking very confident so far. Bubsky, we said he was a star, and he'll have to be to save this round. Frozen should be able to close things out. It's Chris J, who does the job quite nicely there. 1-0 Mousesports. We do see Ackle with the AWP, of course, looking for the cross. There's a good chance of a kill here for Woxic. Very fast, but a little bit too slow on that one.
Super slow on that one. It's going to be to his own detriment right there. Woxic, the first casualty in the round. It's going to give a little bit of space here for the Mad Lions, who are going to be seeing their first investment of the game. Big round for them to take for the time being. Things are going pretty slow across the map. You can tell nobody really wants to push themselves out there in a no man's land. That does make sense. They're going to back away from A site completely. They're not even going to be challenging whatsoever. Looks like it's going to be towards a B hit for the side of Mousesports. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, and that's exactly what they're going to do here in the B halls. Another smoke, though, is going to buy a little bit more time for the Mad Lions.
Are they just going to contact play this and walk through? It could be the play.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Considering they have a man disadvantage right now, they need the element of surprise in their favor. Smoke's just there. As it starts to go down, I suppose they go in.
But look at Kerrigan's positioning right here, right? He's put himself in a place where when they do begin to rotate, he could potentially grab 1-2 kills. And that could be the difference maker in the round, right?
Yeah, Kerrigan at that Mach 10, he's towards the connector right now. So as soon as he shows his hand towards A, oh, he's actually snuck through as well.
Oh, boy.
This is actually kind of massive. If he gets one, could have been enough. Unfortunately, the fact he goes down, no one else is there, and they haven't sprung on this. So he was calling back at that point. A's actually clear. You should come over this side of the map. He realized that just as he goes down, and now they get nothing out of this. This should be a clean round for Mad Lions, which it is. 5 players to survive. I'm in trouble now. This probably hasn't worked out.
This is it. This is all she wrote.
So here is Roy, as we're calling him now, looking for a successful opening frag, but Frozen, you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. Not quite quick enough on the trigger. So you take that first pick. Shoosh, though, that is a decent trade. They've actually kept it at a 3-on-3. Ackle can't actually justify pushing much further than the connector right now. Not smoked off just yet. But in terms of the remaining utility, the T-side only has a single flashbang now. There is one more smoke they found, which will enable them to potentially get towards the side here. Ackle waiting. Flashed off, his teammates have to rotate through. They'll take a plant in towards the open here, just trying to bait out the sniper. I think it's actually going to work out for him quite nicely, maybe not.
Damn.
Great shot from Chris J, and now advantage Mousesports. This is a big round, and Woxic, he's securing it at this point. Hunden left in a 3 versus 1. He's got the AUG. He's in CT spawn right now with a decent amount of utility, but no real chances they give it to him. That's the first chance.
Yeah, and so far, I don't see a kit on his person. That does create quite the dilemma here. 2 versus 1. Rob's very low. Woxic going to be at his side. Hunden uses that Molotov that he did have, flushing out the player. As he throws the smoke down, he's not going to realize that Rops has actually gotten the fast flank on him, and that's going to be the round. 4-1 for Mousesports.
It's going to be Ackle with the sniper once again, but a faster approach here. Mousesports the smoke down towards short. Going to be trying to fly their way straight in towards connector. Oh my goodness, it's going to be Bubsky.
Wow.
I don't think he realized how lucky he is to still be alive. He could have come around and found 3 terrorists. As he smokes out towards the window, going to be rotating towards A, but his teammate's starting to drop. I feel like Christian will be taken down at this point, and it looks like Rox will be as well. They've got a chance in the round with 3 versus 3. The AUG shot does not connect, and neither does the M4. It's getting a little bit dicey here. Molotov's decent. Smokes are good as well. It will slow things right down. 3 versus 2.
Yeah, they have really put themselves in a tough position here. Mousesports do want to get that bomb down. They will succeed at that much. However, Acor over there towards the ticket booth with the AWP could be that thorn that does prevent them to get away from the site. Running out of ammunition will also do that to Bubsky, finding himself in quite the skirmish there towards connectors, able to come out on top of Kerrigan with the USP. And a nice shot from Woxic. He doesn't even kill it. It's just Bubsky doing acrobatic things over there.
To be fair, he was absolutely buggered. Whatever happened there, he was going down. So tried to
real fast.
Try to make it happen. Didn't work out for him. I think he was dead regardless. Not the best way to go out, as the Crater is the one to remove him.
He's got that SV_gravity 999. You know,
yeah,
just hit
I remember those days.
Oh yeah,
he changed that for people just as they were practicing their smokes or something like that.
Or when people are playing an op map. And he's just going to walk all the way through right now. That's a lot of information to grab.
Juicing his way over. We are going to see the first kill come through, though. As we'll see, it's Bubsky, one of the stars removed. And this is a difficult round. Still winnable when you have the AWP up. You do need the Deagles there to find a couple of headshots. There's the first. It is going to be provided there. 4-on-4 and a decent position for Trucia. We're going to see where we can actually make this work.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is.
Chris J is not happy about that one.
He's not. And the fact he's got a teammate on the A ramp as well, that just does not bode well at all. So
Rob, you said it was clear, man.
They said it was clear, but it certainly wasn't. This actually does look a bit dangerous now. They get a little recovered. The AWP, this got a nail a shot here. They're going one by one. The bomb's down.
Oh, boy.
They've got utility as well. They could have at least flashed that. Here's a smoke and a good play from Rops. He brings them back into the round here. Woxic knows they're surrounded essentially here. 3-on-2. Players towards middle, jungle, the bomb's down, and he's starting to receive bullets as well at this point. Does grab the bomb, his teammate taking a lot of damage, but dishing it out as well. 2-on-2.
He's going to plant.
I think he does cleanly.
Yeah, this has gotten to be a pretty close round, all things considered. Rops very low, and what's going to be the retake here from the Mad Lions? They are barely going to let Rops get away. Woxic drops down into the site with AWP. He's going to be standing tall against Hunden's AWP as Zhush pushes into the site. Nice shot from Woxic over the box there on the Hunden. And a second one is going to cement the round. That's going to give it to Mousesports. Good stuff there.
It was actually a 4-on-2 in their favor at one stage, I believe. And Woxic going to town, hitting the shots that really mattered there. As for now, entering round 9, no double up setup to be spotted just yet. The M4s are out in full force.
Yeah, not a lot of investment here from Mousesports. Those two MAC-10s, they're going to see if they can get anything going in the way of B. So far, that has not been the case. One thing, you know, we're talking about the bench in the middle as this sort of unfolds right here, and what is a bloodbath, actually, in the B site. Bubsky's going to be there to mop it up just a little bit. However, Rops and Woxic, the last two remaining alive. Should they get the bomb plant, that'll be a somewhat marginal victory on the round.
Yeah, if they can get at least that. You can see them investing with those MAC-10s and the Scout for good reason.
Oh, boy.
Woxic can connect a few of those, no problem, and it's good damage there. M4 picked up, gives himself a bit more of a fighting chance here. Brings it down to a 1v1 quickly.
Oh.
This could be it. They have no idea what's going on here, but it didn't connect. It's the wrong player. Shush down to 3 HP. Whether they can keep it up, I'm not so sure. They took so much attention away from the top level of CS. It's going to be fascinating to see whether they can keep that up or the pressure will get to them. I'm not sure.
Well, great pick from A-Core there to start the round. And what is a round where they do have the double op set up. Bubsky finding the other op. Meanwhile, it's going to be Mousesports that want to challenge here in middle. They really want to take control of this. They're going to try to pincer it there from underpass and top middle. And for the time being, the smoke's going to give them just enough cover so they do not see their adversaries there in connector. But it's Roy. Well, for all things considered, they're going to be stacking up. They're going to look like they want to head towards the A site. No real misdirections here. Nothing tricky up the sleeve of Kerrigan as they work slowly into the site. And there they have it. They have been spotted. Nice trade from Chris. And now that Roy has made noise, they absolutely know he's there in jungle as well. Him falling certainly does leave the site into a bad place, except for Hunden. Now, Hunden is the man with the plan.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy here from Mousesports. Very common angle, and Hunden's going to get a couple here. It's going to be A-Core with the AWP providing the covering fire there from short. And we find ourselves Woxic. 3-on-1, 30 seconds remaining. Has got the bomb, but not really much of a chance at all, to be honest with you. No real utility. This is the last bit of it. Molotov thrown through. Is it enough to bait him out? It is. So he knows exactly where one is, but still, the orb to deal with on short, who's going to nail this shot.
Ooh,
Quite.
pretty close.
A slight window from Woxic here. He'll go for the plan, but the orb will surely swing out, close things down, and there we have it. It is going to be the round there for Mad Lions. The 3 players surviving that double. There's a lot of it. Smokes all over the place. A split looks almost like a certainty now. The 2 players towards the Palace position. A-Core's going to be checked twice here. He'll look towards short. Can't split the difference, and it will be Frozen to take him down. Now, Shush has been overlooked. This could be an opportunity, even with his teammates going down. They're not going to check the shadow position. Had to make it a little bit cleaner than that. He's going to be spammed down here, and it will be Frozen to pretty much guarantee the round here. Bubsky with the AWP. Just looks at one cleanly towards the bomb site. Ignores him. Tries to focus towards a connector. Doesn't work out. Towards the B side of the map. This will just be a straight up smoke bomb site. 3 flashes over, but Frozen played a great game so far. 11 frags for his name. Not a boatload of kills, but the ones he's had have had massive impact in terms of winning the round. And they're here in rotations towards short. That's their cue to go. In they go. No real grenades thrown here. Gut feelings being deployed at this point, and Rops, he'll give one back, but I don't think he'll last long here. Great shot from Hunden, and now the back and forth continues. Bomb to be planted momentarily as Kerrigan patrols towards short.
Tried the bomb now, just getting onto the bomb site here. Kerrigan has a flash, maybe wants to use that to create some space here. In the meantime, Woxic's going to go all in. Guns a-blazing. It's going to cost him his life. Kerrigan with a good trade there onto Roy. looking for the second one in the halls. 2 versus 2 here. Chris J smoking off the bomb. Finds himself in an awkward predicament there against Acor. And certainly that one could have went the other way. However, Acor's going to mop this one up, get it done, and grab the pistol round there for the Mad Lads, the Mad Lions themselves.
Carrigan, Chris J, Robs, and Frozen.
And you see
Voxic on the scout.
Yeah, the scout on the Woxic is really what could be that playmaker right there in the beginning. Obviously, you finish up the kills with the Deagles, but you got to get out there first, and that's just not the case.
Apparently not. They've lost the first 2 kills here. It's a lovely set piece. Like we said, Mad Lions, you'll see a lot of these from them, but Frozen, he actually gives them a bit of a window into the round. Carrigan follows it up as well. 3-on-3, bomb plant denied. This was looking perfect for them. You could see they had full access to the side the first 2 kills. Bomb was going down, then it spam through the smoke. It slows everything right down now. In terms of HP, it's about equal as well. Firepower, certainly not. Just a scout and a couple of Deagles on the CT side. Voxic waiting for his opportunity here. 1 minute on the clock now. There it is.
Oof.
Doesn't connect.
That's right. Both teams really kind of stalling right there, waiting for the other to make a mistake. And, well, that's just not the case. It's going to be Mousesports that does lose one there in what will be the retake. Carrigan evening up the score, 2v2. And this has gone all the way here for Mousesports. They're able to convert that one. A good turnaround here in what was a round with 4 Deagles and 1 scout. They do... I'm going to go over what I consider to be a Hallmark holiday. You might know it as Valentine's Day.
Here we go then. It's a bloody Valentine here over on the B bomb site. We have kills being exchanged left and right. Carrigan, known to be a bit of a bastion of the B side at times. Very, very strong play from him so far. Looking for another kill. He delivers. That's the M4A1S. I love this weapon. It's a little bit underrated, I think, in these sort of anchor positions. You can be very mischievous and sneaky with it. As Carrigan, he knows he's done the heavy lifting at this point, trying to stay alive as long as possible. And it might not be enough, you know, down to the 1 versus 1. Shush actually with the advantage now, spotting Chris J, who's only got that UMP. He still has 100 points of health. Incendiary and a smoke available for the Dutchman. Is it enough, though? This is actually getting quite tense. Bomb, not on the back of Shush right now.
And Chris J biting into that sound cue at first, but for the time being, he knows that he can't play too forward. He can't play too aggressive here. He's going to have to play off sound cues yet again. And this next one should be that of the bomb being planted over here towards the B site. Chris J is going to take this opportunity to kind of move around. He does have a Molotov and a smoke, so he could perhaps use those, but I think he's got really good footing right now in this sort of retake right here. I don't think that they're going to be able to find him, and he just doesn't seem to land the shot.
Yeah, it's the UMP at that range. Yeah. It's just out of grasp for him. Like, he played it so well. They're up against some sort of force spy here, but are they aware of the double or potential? Carrigan, he's removed. Good trade from Woxic. We said he's very good at the MP9. Now, do they want to challenge once again? Bullets are running low there. Acor will actually find the advantage here. Chris J needs to couple the AWP. Falling back now, and it's the Desert Eagle. We said Robs was good with it. Makes good on his promise. He'll get us into a 3-on-2 now. In terms of time remaining, 45 seconds here. Bomb to be planted. So recoverable here. The Danes trying to do what they can. Flashbang towards connector. Very effective one at that. And they will yield a frag. A couple of them.
Oh boy, that went totally wrong for the side of Mousesports. Frozen set up with the AWP. He's got an overlook of the site. And a nice kill there on the Acor. Not sure exactly how he pulled that one off, but he does it with USP. Knowing that this bomb is planted for either catwalk or over there towards jungle, he's going to tap it, try to force that. Mad Lions, the peek out, goes for the kill, almost grabs it. He's so low, he's going to have to charge him with the USP. Grabs a knife, thinks about it, and ultimately doesn't capitalize. That could have got way more messy than it did. Mousesports aren't sticking their neck too far out there. Woxic has something to say about that.
Yeah, he's holding defensively, though. He'll be joined by Carrigan in the B-bomb site. Vox is currently waiting towards the bench. Org positioned as short. Oof. Good grenade. That does about 130 damage there. Well then, okay. We are seeing them being chipped away at. Mousesports now holding crossfires. No one overcommitting. They don't want to go into one-on-one duels at this point. Just playing like a team. AWP, though, will be removed. That's one of the low HP players taken out of the equation, but still a 4-on-4. Good trade coming through. Final commitment down towards A, but Mousesports trying to hold on to the best of their ability.
Yeah.
As we get into round 27 here, Mousesports looking to stay alive at this point. Voxic, that is, burns down to just 36 points of health, and the CZ jumping through as to take the aggro away as the rest of the players now more than prepared to jump through the window for the cause as well. Frozen with flames around him at this point as well. It looks a little bit dicey. It's guaranteed one more frag here, and he actually gets double, and that will be a clean sweep for Mousesports. setup here from Mad Lions. The mid control seems to be the main focus. It's working out for now. That's Rob's removed. A key scout by the Mousesports machine. Grenades exchanged. Shush does get taken down to 66, but still the man advanced here, looking to post map point first.
Mousesports are holding on to it, just clinging on to it. Woxic going to be forced out of the connector by Molotov and some smokes.
Oh,
meanwhile, no Fs are given in the chat.
Yeah, he had no clue what was going on there, and that's going to be a disaster for Mousesports. I don't know if this round's even possible anymore. 5 on 3. They have money for the next round, so they might as well go for it, but now it doesn't even look like it's likely to get close to the bomb. 4 versus 2. Voxic's already loaded and discovered, but Frozen, he's fragging back, but only can do so much. 3 on 1. Krieg in hand. Looks like Mad Lions have done enough here. They've taken the pressure off. At least they've guaranteed overtime. And at this stage, young David, all he can do is hold on to the Krieg. Not even going to be allowed to do that. 50 seconds remaining. I don't think they'll be falling back. This will be the final play for Mad Lions, and there's no CTs on the side to actually fight in front of the utility. We'll have to be more of a retake setup here as they drop incendiaries, trying to hold on, keep the manpower up. As Chris J will spot one for this smoke, removes his kneecaps there. Bubsky removed. Bomb to be planted, but he is taking damage. One more shot will do it from Robs, doesn't pull the trigger. And now 5 versus 4. Advantage Mousesports looking for overtime, but smoked out once again. The utility is just so difficult to manage, but still Robs will get them through it. 5 on 3 now. Bomb ticking at some pace, getting to the halfway point as 20 seconds comes through. Need to make their final play now as the backstab comes in. Is it enough from Shusha? Needs a couple of kills at the first. And now a 4 versus 2. Orb removed. Round done. Overtime found. Mousesports have done enough there. So immune to everything. And you'll be fine.
All right, man. If you want to live like Pigpen, that's fine. Me, not my jam. Nonetheless, first pick coming out there on the side of Mousesports. They're going to take A-Core out of the fight. Certainly a piece that they don't want to see leave the round early.
We didn't see any of these sort of setups from Mousesports, at least successfully.
Well, they gave it mid like almost seemingly every time.
Yeah, they were very tentative, I would say, overall on the CT side of Mousesports, but that's more like it.
The only player that was really putting his neck out there in the middle would have had to have been Woxic, right?
Yep, I agree. And this is a much easier round for Mousesports. Like, why didn't we just do this in regulation? This is much easier. Just kill everyone one by one. They won't throw any grenades. We'll take that. And I don't think there'll be much for Hunter to do here. Maybe a kill.
How dare you, Henry. Okay, yeah, nothing's going to happen there for Hunden. Mad Lions pick up 5 in a row, and you're thinking, okay, this is not looking a great hold. This is not a great start for Mousesports. But as the story is told, as the GG.bet odds are on your screen, you'll see the Mousesports are still the favorites in around about 1 to 5 odds right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the continued aggression here from Mousesports is looking so much better for them. They've shook off the first map nerves. They've looked like a little bit of a difficult team at times, but this is much more like it. Chris J delivers shot after shot, keeps himself alive with a self-preservation towards the back, but still a 2-on-2 here. Final round of the first half of regulation might actually give Mad Lions a round. Those Molotovs, though, certainly not helping things out. That was destined towards jungle. Now will have to be the alley-oop flashbang once again. These have worked out well for Mad Lions so far. They know they've painted one into a corner. Smoke towards connector. Here comes a swing from the rifle. Carrigan getting it done, leaving Bubsky in a difficult 2-on-1 here. If he had more HP, you might give him more of a chance overall. They've got smokes, flashes. He needs to find one very quick kill and stay alive. That's the aim of the game here. There it is. Now, can he do it? Can he survive? And apparently not. It is going to be the final round picked up. 3-0 for Mousesports. Good effort there from Mad Lions at the end, but ultimately he's going to send it. He's going to go for the full-on fast play here. So many players on this side of the map suggest they could do. That's the first kill for Carrigan. He likes the sound of that, and all Brat is off towards the underpass. He knows a guaranteed kill is waiting on the other side. Right now, just giving you my 6 out of 10 performance. Okay?
Got to keep them all happy.
He'll get the what looks to be one of the last couple of frags here. 5-on-2. Bubsky will be joining Roy, trying to retake what seems to be an impossible scenario now. It's going to be a 5-on-1. Decent effort from Mad Lions on their map, but ultimately leads to failure. Mousesports just too good individually. It took them a while to get warmed up, and there was a moment it looked like Mad Lions had them, but all that really matters here is who takes the map, and that will be Mousesports on the pick of Mad Lions. Mirage falls in their favor. Sure, it was in overtime, but the job is done. Very convincing towards the end.
What is a favorite going into this one? However, they were kind of pushed around a little bit there on Mirage, so perhaps they can carry some of that over. A lot of mid-aggression here from Mousesports to start this map off, and quite the fight Chris J pulls himself into. He's going to be outnumbered and outgunned. Rops and Frozen are really going to be doing a little bit of cleanup duty, and that leaves us at even strength. 3 versus 3 here, very early on in the round.
Very early on indeed. Mad Lions with 1 minute 30 on the clock still. They've got themselves a couple of flashes and access towards the A side, but here comes Carrigan. Bit of a pistol master himself, but doesn't connect the dots on this particular interaction. He will be taken down by Bubsky. The PT50 whips around and removes him from his perch, as we'll see Rob's now. Decent flashbang from his teammate, looking to find a couple of kills. If he nails this one, they're right back in the round, which he does. 2 versus 1, and the pit, that'll be covered by Shush, but unfortunately for him, it's not the best possible plan. The full defuse could come in here from this position.
He's got
a Glock at that range. I think he's got it. I don't think there's any way. Even if you dink him now, it's not going to work out.
How about that?
There's the dink. You can see, even if he dinked him when he was defusing, he would have survived.
Birmingham,
yeah.
Alabama, Arkansas. Do love my mom and pa. Bubsky loves the AK, and wow, what a shot there. Woxic's going to really just get absolutely pummeled. They didn't check the pit. That's going to be a little bit of a detriment here. Couple spams coming in there from Frozen, as well as 2 frags.
It's a dink on the 3rd.
Yeah, that was a good little spot there from Frozen. Good little hold. But for the time being, it's still going to be a 2 versus 3. They're going to cross over to this bomb site. Rob's really going for it. They're really mouse-wanting Wing through the smoke.
Yeah, that was the one chance there. The flashbang with a teammate, hoping he could get 1, maybe 2 kills on low HP players, but ultimately nothing found. The bomb planted in that pistol, coming down to 1 versus 1. They can justify Galil's 1 AK-47. The Galil now only $1,800, so very viable in the second round. It makes it so difficult. In terms of the weapons taken to the next round, Mad Lions will find an M4, the AK-47, the Scout, which did find an amazing shot through the door to kick things off as well. So they'll be more than happy to take it to the next round.
I was eating a slice of Kraft cheese. But anyway, nonetheless, here we are. It's going to be a full W send here from the Mad Lions, finding themselves with plenty of rifle, plenty of utility, and a lot of room to work with as they open up this A site. However, look behind him. Frozen is already behind him. He's got him kind of trapped in there. Now, this could be a fruitful move. You can't really push too far in there. That'd be way too aggressive. Surely they'd have some chance, some idea. Right now, this one has turned around. Mousesports right where they want to be.
Ooh, maybe not for long though, Trace, because there are kills coming back thick and fast in favor of the Mad Lions here. The utility usage has always been quite remarkable for them, and the shots even better from Robs. 1 versus 1 potentially here. If Carrigan connects, he's done enough. The Desert Eagle of the in-game leader saves the day there. It comes right down to the wire. 2 towards middle. Aiko going to be boosted behind the smoke by the looks of things. See if we can get a look of the platform position. Rob's holding towards B right now, and you can see him looking over. Great little boost there. Just what they needed.
Not bad. Definitely what they needed to at least start to open up one of these bomb sites. So it's going to be B that they try to open up.
Yeah.
Chris J holding onto the window as best as he can. Mid-compromise, but not for long. Hunden falls. Still, the cross is going to come into the site. Mad Lions should be able to get this bomb planted. Looks like it's going to be a fast retake here. This cannot prove to be a great thing. The side of Mousesports, just Frozen, 1 versus 3. He's got M4 in his hand, 2 kills in the round. But surely an insurmountable task ahead of him. He can't even find that last frag. And the swords are out. Zorro is out. Smoke execute, raining in from Catwalk. Now let's see what the Mad Lions can do here. They've given themselves the opportunity to at least get out towards the elbow. Counter smoke coming into play here, and it's going to be Frozen as that first line of defense falls to Hunden. Woxic finding some success there, keeping him, as Henry would say, honest.
Oh, Henry might say that, you know. A double kill is just what the doctor ordered for Woxic here. 3 versus 2, bomb down, so plenty of time there. This AWP headshot, if it connects, they're back in the round. Yeah. It all slows down for now.
Absolutely need that. Woxic dancing around over there on the A ramp. That bomb down in pretty weird position. Bubsky, though, the good angle, was able to take down Woxic.
Yeah, that actually stacks the odds in favor of Mad Lions here. You can see there's a player towards long, just at the M4, no utility. Same story for Robs. He's actually positioned towards the mid doors. They have no kits right now. This round has fallen apart for them, making noise as well on the jump out. Bubsky repositions, hearing that. He's on the other side of the smoke for now, and unless Rob somehow has some sort of premonition that he's going to be on the other side here, he is done for. Bubsky, you do get an advantage sat directly in the smoke. You get to get a bit more vision, like half a second before they do. And we'll see a 2-on-1. This looks impossible for Chris. He'll be falling back here towards the long doors. No kit, no utility. Another round in favor of Mad Lions after Woxic gets 3 kills on the site. He's the only player that frags on the team. Yeah,
that's a rough one if you're Woxic to see it kind of dribble away like that. Drip too hard over there for the Mad Lions. They're putting 5 up on the board. Impressive start here in the first.
Will he be able to find opening kills on full ecos? He's the sort of player that can make this work, and they're trying to shut him down now! And they better make sure they don't miss. The bomb goes down in the B bomb site here, and he's missed a single shot so far. This is absolutely superb. Mad Lions have been relying on this side of the map when they've actually been up against these ecos. Finally, Woxic with the AWP, he's in the right position and shows us what he's made of there.
Yep.
Great work.
Picks himself up a 4K there on that round, and Mousesports really need them. They really need to start bringing it back here in this first half of play. However, with the rounds that they've stacked up already, Mad Lions are going to be able to get another buy in there. You take a look again at what Woxic was able to accomplish in his solo B hold. You can tell his teammates rotating in, getting some nades over there to try to help him. He didn't really need it.
Procedure, getting out towards shore. Looks like a B split to me, though, the way they're posturing back towards the double doors here. Flashbang to go through to flush out any close-range players. Maybe a Molotov to double down on that fact. But Frozen with the AK-47. That's
oh my God. See
one
you
of
later.
the bravest moves I've seen today. Jumping across that angle with a nade in hand as well, with no smoke down at the doors. You got to be feeling lucky.
Full send.
Yeah, he sent it. Didn't work out for him. But Carrigan sending it as well. This could actually be an impressive maneuver. He needs 2 kills, though. 3 available. 1, 2. That's enough.
The DM
2
session.
will do.
That could have definitely been 4.
Yeah, it could have been, but like you needed at least 2.
Yeah.
It might be enough to win the round here.
Just might. Keeping him honest. Keeping him right back into the game. So far, that bomb's going to be in lower B. Chris J is going to be there to respond with the M4 headshot onto Hunden. 2v3. Chris J really low at the outset of that skirmish. Bubsky wants to find the frag through the door. Doesn't do it. Meanwhile, Rob's playing real close. He's not going to come out there with the headshot. In fact, that's going to be the B bomb site wide open for the taking.
Yeah, great Molotov, I should say, towards the window as well. That's a guaranteed kill from Bubsky with the AWP. This round has fallen on its ass. Mousesports were in control. Rob's with a very committed position towards the tunnels has actually cost in the round there. No chance of... 8-4 right now. So much success found towards this B side of the map. It's a nightmare to hold on to him. But Chris J, almost ended into a dream at that point. But once again, it's the mid to B split. It's just too much for them. They've got nothing towards that mid position.
Yeah, they get out there every time when they want to.
Uncontested.
It's pretty wild, actually.
Like, perfectly played from Mad Lions. The fact they're getting plays through the door, the CT's having to react to that fact. They've got no real vision or information that's happening. Suggests the Mad Lions have deployed the perfect strategy, really.
Like, at what point, if you're Mousesports, you say, you know what? I'm kind of tired of dying to the guy I never even see.
Yeah, because you're so worried about the prospect of long. You haven't even 3 players there anyway. Like, Dust 2 is kind of broken in that sense. That's a big kill.
Peace.
We'll get back to that later. Hunden, though, the in-game leader, in a really difficult spot there. He was okay for 1 kill. They should have been winning that round, to be honest, considering how well they did to get in towards the bomb side there. Shouldn't be going down to an M4 from the tunnels. It happens, I suppose, sometimes, but you could play that a lot more defensively, get the information. That's when the T's can start running away with the game. Good shot coming through, and it doesn't quite get the kill. I say that on the repeat. Apparently, he gets the wall bang and takes Hunden down. As we'll see, Frozen now challenged towards short. Doesn't miss many shots like that. And that's going to be a 5 versus 3. Now, I need to batten down the hatches here. Make sure they're working in crossfire mentalities. No one needs to challenge choke points. No one needs to be a hero at this stage. All 3 players from Mad Lions will be focused toward long. They have 2 smokes to the cross. 1 minute 25 on the clock here. Might as well see what Akikor can do. Well, they have got 2 going in. So with the left and the right. Oh, it's actually not looking too bad in terms of timings. They've got a cross. Carrigan, he sneaks through. That's more than enough. The fact he got 1 there just increases their chances of winning the round. As we see, Bubsky desperately trying to make his way towards the site. Incendio will buy even more time. The Molotov will at least enable a plant, I would say.
Frozen's going to play around in that Molotov just a little bit. But ultimately, this bomb will get planted. 2v4, holding on for dear life. Akor and Bubsky. Leg there onto Woxic's going to leave him in pretty bad shape. 17 HP, but don't worry, he's got some teammates there to help him. A nice shot from Akor to Frozen there towards the elbow.
You've got a pretty decent face. You'll be able to, like, most people like you are going to be fine.
You know, weirdly enough, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like, you're going to land on your feet, whatever happens.
They say that attractive people do well in life. I guess that applies to you, Henry. Not real sure. What does apply to this round is the fact that Mad Lions find themselves in a deficit.
No break. We found out. It still has started.
There's no break here. In fact, right back into it. Yeah. Right to the thick of it.
So
look at this play here from the Mad Lions. They want to push into lower. Oh, my God. What a shot. Woxic's going to be feeling that one in the morning.
That was relentless here. 3-on-3. So we'll be getting a decent flashbang, and that's the shot. Oh, the bomb just trickles out of the side as well. That couldn't have gone any worse on Mousesports, really. Chris J, brave. He actually grabs it in response. This is the kill that really decides the round, and there it is. A couple of them quickly in favor of Mad Lions. They'll take Damn, okay.
Playing with fire. Oh, that's a bad feeling too. You know when you're out. Oh, you know when you're out there, that flash comes through, you just get, you know, absolutely pulverized. Chris J's gonna be out there with the Deagle to do it to him. Spam coming through the smoke from that FAMAS. Ultimately, Chris J will be that first guy to the inside of Mousesports, trying to clean it up. They're gonna get this bomb planted. It should be no problem. There you have it.
And then we're bringing it right back at the Excel Center with a crowd, a proper stage setup as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you stay tuned.
Yes. We are quite some ways away from the Excel Center.
We are. This is just a warm-up. Getting you excited.
Would you say you live closer to the Excel place? Or
no, I live about equidistant between the two of them.
Nice.
So about an hour away from both. Yeah. So
well, nice.
Not ideal.
We'll get you on a bus. We'll get you over there. Not a big problem. The tube, I think they call it. Nonetheless, here we go. That investment from the Mad Lions needs to pay off in this round. We're going to see Mousesports start to slip away, and that's exactly what we're going to see as they slip their way into B site. Props really opening things up there.
Oh, that was last bullet sort of territory there.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Well, round still falls apart. This is absolutely bananas at this point. Dust 2 is always a lot of fun to watch, but this is something quite special. Mousesports are just like, you know what? We can beat them in every single duel. We just keep the pace high. Don't let them restructure, reposition.
Don't even let them think.
Exactly.
You know, that's really a tactic that some teams you could see come out when they do have the shots, when they can't hit them.
Teams like FaZe, when they were at the peak of their Dust 2 tenure, whenever things started to go wrong for them, they just send Nico out the mid doors, right? Because someone is so good at finding those opening picks. It's a map that lends itself to that. If you can just break through and not get all to the very start of the round, it can be very loosey-goosey. You can get away with those sort of plays, and Mousesports will lose Robs at the end. It's a little bit unfortunate.
A lot of good looks and got a lot of good hope there for the Navi side. But ultimately, as this round shapes up, this has gone well in the way of Mousesports. They haven't even gotten to the bomb site yet.
Not yet. But it's looking very good. 1 minute on the clock, you got a 4-on-2. And that kill, not going to be traded. Roy doing absolutely everything there, but he knows he's low. They know it as well. Short plan coming in, they still have the man advantage. As we get into 2-on-1 scenario here, Shush will be waiting. Rob's trying his luck towards the B pincer once again. Krieg in hand, and body removed. It's going to be Roy with just 6 health towards long, holding the pit, exit frags. The name of the game here, not really much else he can offer, as he'll see if he can upgrade to an AWP potentially here, but the money is going to start to be drained. You can see Akor, Bubsky fully invested in that round.
Okay.
Roy not far behind with the 1 kill he found, $600. Nice work. Gets himself another 300 there. And no real reason to challenge him. It's such a difficult shot. He'll just take you down. So he'll survive on 6 HP, gets himself 2 frags, saves the incendiary, the smoke as well. That might be enough to yield a buy here. Find himself another Krieg, why not? Another big name within the ranks. And you'll see faster player towards short. Chris J, the first kill, actually does go in his favor, I suppose. He gets the trade, that's all they need. It favors the tease, but the nade certainly doesn't. Kerrigan swallows it whole and doesn't seem to be dissuading him too much from middle as they push towards B. The AWP to push his position as well. I think he gets the kill. Drops. He said he was looking good today, and that's exceptional.
Well, he's got that idea now, and plus he's got the information. The 2 pushed in the tunnels. So now that gives them the chance to kind of pincer right here into the B site. Bomb still tucked very safely back off into the tunnels with Woxic. And that missed shot is not going to help the side of Mad Lions. In fact, that is going to be that sort of bounce back that he needed. Just holding on for dear life in the backside. Not sure how he's still alive, but that's going to come to an end. And right now, Frozen with the great positioning.
He does enough damage there. Like, he brings it into a 1 versus 1 for short. It's a full plan for Woxic. Oh, my God.
Just, you know what? I'm going for that.
That's sick.
In the open, too, you know?
Yeah, he gives himself the best possible plan and keeps challenging as well.
The kahunas!
Yeah. This is a big battle. We haven't seen many 1v1 AWP challenges so far.
Oh boy.
This will be the ultimate one. If Akor can win this, he saves the day. Has he got the kit, though? He does. On inside the smoke now, rattling off shots. Pistols haven't been drawn just yet, and now Voxic's joining in the fun. He sits in the smoke as well. This is an absolute nightmare. Who will get spotted first? It looks like it's going to be Akor. He's got the defuse as well, I believe. It's a white screen, but he has got it done, and we will see it come down to the 1 versus 1. Voxic, very, very aggressive there, ultimately spotted.
Well, I said elder, not like man.
Okay,
it's more like...
All right.
So I've been reading this book called Tribe. Okay?
Yeah, I've meant to be reading that, to be honest.
Oh, really? You're part of a book club and you're not even participating. Why am I not even surprised at this point?
I'll finish it this week, don't worry.
Sure you will.
I'll bash it out.
Easy reading, though. It's a good read, and it really is a different perspective. I'm going to have to go ahead and influence all the viewers to check that out as well. The book is called Tribes. Excuse me. It's by Sebastian Younger. Boom.
This could be the final round, though, Trace.
Yes, it could.
Acor trying to step up. He's already managed to get them an advantage here, but is it going to be enough to actually close things out? Good short control here from Mousesports. The bomb goes down, and it acts like a fifth man of sorts. Bomb should be planted, no problem. Even the jump shots will be difficult at this stage. They've got short and mid control. Shush, though. Oh, I think he might be out of position here. Robs has no idea, though.
Barrel hanging out a little bit?
I think Robs goes down for sure.
You're so mad if you're Bubsky.
Yup.
So mad.
That's sick.
That is where the Mad Lions do eat the cheese. They do fall into the trap. And these cats, well, not the tree they wanted to climb up for. Not going to be catching up to the Mouse today. In fact, 16-11, we're going to see the conclusion of the series. Mousesports did get pushed around a little bit there. We saw overtime in the first map, and then we go to the second one. As you can tell, it does end in their favor, and we do see the conclusion.
Yeah, he's got the Kobe shot on and the number as well. Respect.